Yeah, no.
I visit like all the time.
I know.
Why am I stressed?
No, I'm stressed out. Well, no, not really. Yeah.
I just like, I always have something else.
No.
Not this t-shirt. This guy with his legs.
You hold it, you get a good bang. I only know like watch.
Roll call.
Hi, everyone. I was right on time. Time 7:02. Okay. Dante Di Gregorio.
Here.
Seth Sullivan.
Here.
Marina Colonis. Here. Miguel Hoyos. Ben Tomini.
Here.
Brianna Acosta.
Here.
Isabella Ba.
Here.
Joshua Ballesteros. Ali Barone.
Hi, here.
Monica Budzinia.
Here.
Zaria Lynn Campbell. Sonia Chatayan. William Dempsey. Donovan Dodson.
Here.
Jacob Fernholz. Nicole Glennon.
Here.
Jamie Goldberg.
Hi, here.
Alex Howlett.
Here.
Riley Jackman.
Here.
Judy LaRose.
Here.
Alex Logan. Here. Malcolm Mann.
Here.
Paige Marshall.
Here.
Madison Mello.
Here.
Katie Meza.
Jaden Meza here.
Meza, thank you. Josh Mahalos.
Here.
Thank you. Kristen Montron. Marcus Pacheco.
I'm here.
Kai Reed.
Here.
Marcus Rocha. Chris Russell.
Here.
Jason Sanchez. Jonathan Seguin.
Here.
Eddie Silva Ramos.
Here.
Nelson Tashian. Here. Jasmine Valdez. Present. Lucas Weber. Cindy Kozel. Here. Terry Levis.
Here.
Melissa Marcotte. Michael Kane. Michael Ward.
Yep. Here.
Ted Zito.
Here.
Matthew Diggs. Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right, everyone. So today is the election of the deputy speaker position. Really quickly, I'm going to go over what the position entails again, just for those who are not familiar. So the deputy speaker hosts the annual survey that we do every year. They run town halls. They assist the deputy speaker in every role, and especially in their absence, and runs conditions and services committee. Really quickly, I'm going to go through proxies and leaves. We have one proxy vote for this election. And then, so first, we have Representative Howlett has to leave at 8:15 to do some filming for Anchor TV. Okay, everyone in favor?
Gotta make a motion.
Oh, can I get a motion to approve the leave of Alexandra Howlett? First by Representative Mann, second by Representative Budzina. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, passed. Second, Lucas Weber is having a leave of absence due to a prior commitment. Can I get a motion to approve that leave? First by Vice President Sullivan, second by Representative Russell. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, passed. Next we have Miguel Hoyos has a leave of absence because he's come down with an illness. Can I get a motion to approve his leave? First by Representative Rocha, second by Representative Goldberg. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. Next we have Kristen Montrund, leave of absence for medical reasons. Can I get a motion to approve this leave? First by Representative Russell, second by Representative Barone. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. Lastly, I have a leave for Michael Kane has to testify before the Rhode Island House Committee about Hope Scholarship. Can I get a motion for that leave? First by Representative Logan, second by Representative LaRose. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. Okay. Next, we'll move on to our remarks for Deputy Speaker. First, we have Representative Judy LaRose.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Judy LaRose. I'm a sophomore double majoring in environmental studies and anthropology with a focus in archaeology. I have a strong interest in policy and community education. Community is one of the most important things to me in this life. Showing up and making people feel seen and heard really drives my passion for student involvement. I have 100+ hours of community service with services like West Bay Community Action and Meals on Wheels. And I currently serve as the president of the Environmental Club as of today. I take very real pride in starting projects and seeing them through to completion, and since taking a leadership role, we've seen increased campus engagement, stronger event attendance, and more interest in meetings. A strong social media presence helped us achieve that, and I plan on using those skills as deputy speaker if I'm elected. Our current e-board here at SCG has already accomplished so many wonderful things, and I intend to build upon those. One of my main goals would be to increase engagement between the student body and SCG. Early engagement is vital, and I would love to work with the RIC 100 classes to educate first-year students on who we are, but also what we do. If freshmen know early on, they'll have the resources to join early into their college career or later, rather than finding out and wishing they knew sooner. Another main goal I have would be to plan and execute town halls and student surveys. I love public speaking, that wasn't obvious, but most importantly, I value listening. Surveys can be a challenge at a school like RIC, considering we are a predominantly commuter school. I have a plan to ensure we are collecting as much data to best represent our diverse student body. Data collection via survey is a major tool used in many fields, but especially the community-based anthropological research that I'm most interested in. Tabling at dawn and on the quad are very effective, especially in nicer weather, but I think we should meet students where they are. Other high-traffic areas like the walkway between the Murray Center and the parking lot may help us get students to respond who typically wouldn't. Other areas like the athletic section of campus or East Campus is also a place I'd like to table. I will also bring a unique perspective shaped by my academic and personal experience. I major in 2 often overlooked departments, and I'm a proud member of the Foster Youth Scholarship Cohort. I'm also a proud foster care advocate, and I have spoken at the State House a few times. Representation matters, especially for departments and communities within our campus that do not get the visibility they deserve. When all is said and done, my goal as deputy speaker would be to strengthen the connection between the student body and our organization. I want to continue to help students feel represented and heard, but also that their concerns are being acted upon to the best of our ability. Thank you all for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Representative LaRose. Up next, we have remarks from Representative Monica Budzina.
Hi, everyone. I'm very excited to put myself out there for this position and share my vision for what I hope to do with Deputy Speaker. My name is Monica Budzina. I'm a political science and a public administration double major, and I'm also an INGOS International Non-Government Organizations minor. I'm a transfer from CCRI, and this has been my first year at RIC. I'm a junior and I have 3 more semesters until I graduate. I've been at SCG for a couple of months now, and I hope that I get the opportunity to serve as your deputy speaker. I'm currently involved on campus. I'm a general member of the Political Science Club, and I just recently joined Psych Society, so that's been very exciting. I also serve as the treasurer for the newly restored Debate Council, and it's been very exciting to see where that's going. I also take time out of my evening, like the rest of you guys, to attend SCG Parliament meetings. Through these experiences, I've been able to connect with my peers and act as an advocate for what students find important. Right now, I feel like Debate Council has been a very good outlet for advocacy right now, just because it's such a new organization. There's a lot of heavy lifting to do, especially with outreach. Not only am I active on and around campus, but I also commit a lot of my time to my job as a pharmacy technician, where I've been able to develop a lot of real-world skills that translate well into my academic career here at RIC. Some of these skills include being an effective communicator, learning how to work under pressure and with rigid time constraints, and how to keep my cool in these situations. What I believe is most important in this situation is my ability to work in a team and to be a team leader when necessary, which I believe is intrinsic to holding a position on the exec board of SCG. Also, I am a transfer student, and I feel like I bring an important perspective to the college, and I get to represent the ideas of a population of students that might normally be underrepresented or struggle to find their place at a new school. And there are quite a lot of transfers here. They make up around 10 to 11% of RIC students. That number is increasing every year. And specifically, this past admission cycle, 2025 to 2026, RIC saw the largest numbers of transfers in the school's history. So I just think it's very important that we get representation in these spaces. In order to better the RIC community, I feel very strongly about bringing back town hall style meetings with admin and other guest speakers. As I'm sure you all have noticed in the past semester, the first hour of our meetings have been devoted to these presentations. And while these are important conversations to have, I think that we would benefit a lot from moving these conversations outside of SCG, because the time that we get to spend here would now be able to focus more about issues that are important to you directly, and we'd have more diversity in the topics that are being discussed. Additionally, if we were to move these communications outside of SCG, we would be able to facilitate communications that might not necessarily be able to occur during a typical SCG meeting, just because we're on so many rigid time constraints and questioning can be so limited, just so that we're not backing up other important topics that need to be discussed here. Most importantly, if we reinstate town hall meetings, they would be open to the entire student body and faculty to partake in these discussions. And I think that's especially important because everyone here has a right to transparency from admin as well as a direct line of communication to them. Generally, I want to act as an advocate if I serve on the exec board, and I think there's a lot to be gained by reinstating town hall meetings. If I get elected to this position, I hope I can serve as your deputy speaker long-term for my remaining 3 semesters here, just to ensure that these ideas come into fruition and I can make a meaningful time commitment to ensure that substantial changes can be made to the RIC community and that SCG is operating in a manner that fits your needs. Thank you.
Thank you to both of our candidates for your remarks. Lastly, I just need to ask, are there any write-in candidates? Are there any write-in candidates? Any write-in candidates? Okay, Joan always told me to say 3 times. The magic number for this meeting, 17 votes, which is 50% of us plus 1. So we will begin balloting. So make sure you write the number 1 in the corner, and then you just cross off whoever you're voting for, or you can write it.
If you were on elections, can you please help me pass these out? Thanks.
Just to clarify, are we crossing off who we're voting for?
Yes. Yes.
Staff off your number to get your end.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, totally understand.
Is it a conflict of interest?
You
Yeah,
can't.
I can't.
Ben, you are on elections and I need.
No, I'm not.
Didn't know that.
I was never on it.
Nobody here? Okay.
I remember.
You always have your right.
Remember?
It's okay,
On the corner, yes.
In case there's a second round.
Well, you don't see. Happening. No, I know.
Alright, real quick. Guys, give me a second. What number are we putting in the corner? Cool.
Great job, guys.
Number 1. Who's Aria?
I think cross out the box. It was just crazy.
Not yet.
No, we don't get to vote.
You can vote on your future colleague.
I know. Hey.
Sure.
I don't think it'd be.
I'm gonna need to give a speech here somewhere.
You don't want to. On anything planned. Joshua Ballesteros, how are you? It's also like the worst. Just sit over here.
That way I can steal your prize.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, we need a ballot.
Need a ballot over here.
You have like experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love him so much. Just barely.
I'm at Josh.
I love John.
Looking at the picture.
No, I mean like
No,
US.
I know.
It does like that. Oh, wait, gosh.
I think he's.
Speakers.
I believe that meeting now, right?
Can we,
Worried about?
No.
Okay.
They are like. It was like in the early.
Make sure you're not putting your name on your ballot. We gotta keep them anonymous, otherwise it's invalid. And if you already did, just
Cross it out.
scribble it out.
Can I start? Okay, really, I'm gonna take some longer.
They both gave it a speech.
And then catch me
Oh,
up.
I see. Good thing I already know.
I'm not used to that. I was like, you.
Now, let's remember to count mine like 2 or 3 times. That's also fine. Been to all levels of corruption.
I had, so.
I was gonna question you. I'll follow you
Oh, God.
And like,
Wait,
okay, here's my thing.
Start collecting.
I'm here, but I think it's us and Zaria.
Start collecting. I got Josh Ballesteros. That's what you want.
Josh, have you seen these?
Oh, he already has it. What is it?
It's statistics or art.
A drawing?
Yeah,
Let me check. No, I got one here.
Is there any ballots left? Any ballots left? Are there any ballots left? Okay. Alright, if you're in elections, Zaria, if you can help count the vote. If you're in elections and I'm not seeing you. Maybe that's your vote.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right? They came out really good.
Hey, John.
Just gonna make more of them.
Pass it around.
Ben. Grab one of these fries and pass it down to the president.
My prize to give away.
What's more president?
What's Josh?
I'm Josh and Jimmy's. Yeah. What was that? How you doing, Mo?
Oh, wait, you're not gonna fix that.
Yeah, I would've been like, maybe one thing
It's
more.
trickling down.
I need one too.
They're making policy decisions so good.
I'm like, it's trickling down to every single thing. No.
What does it say?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
how they clean up.
But if you don't have.
No, that's random. No, it's like.
Yeah. Haven't had time the last 2 days because I have class.
Okay.
Should have done it over the weekend, but I forgot about it. Just reminded me yesterday.
That's
Even if it
terrible.
takes us the end of next week.
Oh,
What
what
are you guys arguing about?
We're not arguing, we're agreeing.
We're just talking about the
Oh, it's not. It's always my start.
Yeah, there's a lot more important things happening. Mine is more of a lady about it.
Average people, yeah, I'd say it's like generally, I think it's big news.
Yeah, because I was
Josh and
Josh. Thing like that. Now there's compromise on them, and you can't trust what they're gonna do, what they're elected or their representative. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they have loyalty to their base or their political position? And you just can't have it. There have been a bunch of.
Yeah.
Well, meet me in the bathroom.
It's not fun and but there's bigger, more the merrier.
But I think that when it comes to
Dante's
this in particular, we need to focus on what is coming out of the media because if we don't stop now,
I,
there's other things, there's worse things that could happen. You you know, what that
Just
does
Josh,
go
you're-
under the carpet under the rug that we're not aware of. And I think that it's like important that, you know.
Like what?
And I
Is
said,
it
I said.
gets
I think-
redacted or what doesn't? Like what do you mean?
I just think that there are a lot of people
I also think that's what
involved with situations that are running our schools. And it comes down to every single thing that we know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything that is tied
The news does a terrible job.
Oh my god.
That
If
was
you go to
already
like YouTube to find the real stuff, it's just one of them.
It needs to be like
Right.
kind of alligator.
Yep.
I
Or
think
like eats the bigger
The fact that they keep bringing
Right.
up like with even the girls that have come forward.
it just feels
part of it, it's all. That's because the news doesn't, like the news on TV doesn't do the news.
Oh, no, my God, wait,
I just think that the way that we're talking about it is very dismissive and
It's a number.
Yeah.
desensitized enough, especially when we talk about.
That's how it is.
It's like a tiny seven slanted.
Some people get like dead to the idea they don't know what to believe.
No. Let me redo that.
Personally, like I'm worried about fucking
8-2.
Having received a majority of votes cast, Judy LaRose is hereby declared to have been elected to the office of Deputy Speaker for the remainder of the 2025-2026 academic year, effective immediately.
Okay, firstly, I just want to thank both of our candidates for running. You guys both did a very good job. I will move on to our remarks from our Deputy Speaker-elect. The floor is yours.
Well, first of all, thanks guys, and also I'm so excited. Campus involvement is one of the most important things to me, and advocacy has always been a really big part of what drives me. So it translates from foster care to here. I'm just really excited to continue growing my community building skills through it, and I also look forward to the election.
All right, can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting? First by Representative Russell, second by Representative Mann. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Passed. Okay, roll call again.
Okay, roll call again. Starting from the top. Dante Di Gregorio.
Here.
Tess Sullivan.
Here.
Maria Colonis. Here. Miguel Hoyos. Benjamin Tomini.
Here.
Brianna Acosta. Isabella Ba.
Here.
Joshua Ballesteros.
Here.
Ollie Barone. Monica Budzina.
Here.
Zari Lynn Campbell. Sonia Chatayan. William Dempsey. Donovan Dodson. Donovan Dodson.
You disappeared.
Bless you.
Maybe he's in the bathroom.
Jacob Fahrenholz. Nicole Glennon. Jamie Goldberg. Alexandra Howlett.
Here.
Riley Jackman. Here. Judy LaRose. Here. Alex Logan. Here. Malcolm Mann.
Here.
Kate Churchill. Here. Madison Mello.
Here.
Keegan Meza. Here. Joshua Mihalos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Kristen Montron. Marcus Pacheco.
Here.
Kai Reed.
Here.
Marcus Rocha. Chris Russell.
Here.
Jason Sanchez. Jonathan Seguin.
Here.
Eddie Silva Ramos. Nilsa Tashin. Here. Jasmine Valdez. Present. Lucas Weber. Cindy Kozel. Here. Terry Levis. Here. Melissa Marcotte. Michael Kane. Michael Ward.
Here.
Ted Zito.
Here.
Matthew Jakes.
Present.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute recess. We'll be back at 7:35.
Oh, let's get around.
This is yours. I also.
Wait, she actually.
Yeah, that's for me.
That's about that.
About what? Oh, hey, yeah, you got it.
Oh, now I feel the.
I literally did roll call again.
No, not you guys. No, I just want you to stroll in and I was like, oh, he's back.
I'm standing.
I'm good.
For one, we still gotta have fun. That was just a special election.
The election meeting is a different meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inherited from him. Okay.
That looks exactly like very well. I was gonna say, I need to tell Ben.
I bet it was.
Make an announcement or maybe we can. Because we have lots of stuff. I know, like, yes, photos, but polos. Because like everybody, did you get that at the beginning? Oh, that's that, okay. Because remember we gave them out like the first meeting, the second meeting, and then never again.
I like okay, so I can't.
Tess, do we still have jackets?
We're all
I think it's Brian.
There were jackets.
Oh, Brian and Drew.
I just
Brian and Drew are-
Okay, I can't watch on.
Yeah.
they're all the stuff was your off. Take a peek, look high. We should bring whatever swag we have to the next meeting.
You would be way cooler
Gavels,
if that was true.
we have stress ball gavels. Yeah.
So safe connections.
Double secretary. I really am doing good. I'm trying to be a secretary. So I can try secretary. Because I don't even know how to be one secretary.
That's fair. Keep your attention. You just look up. Stop. You just makes me so close.
Oh, yeah. So many and leave everybody around. So it's like what's on that
I mean, where is I'm gonna go on like a wild.
I too. Oh my God. There's people.
Where's that one? Okay, where's the next date?
Yeah, but if you want me to like put out information to other chairs.
Yes, nice. So, I just said, more than I've ever told for my life, fly to Florida on March 7th for the engagement. What is happening? So Jenny's been, he invited Jenny's parents and she's going to fly now. Of course, no notice and like no whirlwind. It was $900 ticket. The prices are out of control. No, it's the weekend and spring break, it's vacation, and there's, and I did say on Monday, just with the architect, to move out the plan in Boston on Monday. And so I can fly in Saturday, fly out Sunday. Like whirlwind, I'm like, this is crazy. But, hey, you know what, it's a once in a lifetime thing. No, all set. We have a boat they're going out on, the photographer.
You show up on the side with a different boat.
Once they go out, we're gonna go, and then they have a room right out the restaurant bar.
So how?
Got a plan. Of course, we were all together for the weekend. In January, it was too obvious. It would have been great for us since Jenny's on for sure. No, here's the thing. His birthday is in March. And sorry. Work is late. So, we're saying his birthday party, there was a letter. So, it'll be like the one that she goes and doesn't have any. She went out to and
If your car actually was
and this will be the fourth row here in a row. They are going to Tiki Bowl for birthday. So I'm thinking next summer might be the month too.
I thought it
was quick. Yeah, there's no way they'll be October. But I'm thinking, yeah.
You're in New York.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Look at this spike. car, baby.
It's exciting. Now I'm rushed shopping.
I just.
I am very little.
I would say that
Right.
with the parlor, you kind of got, I probably was nuts.
When I'm saying like for the groom's parents, we don't get sent anywhere.
Well, yeah, no, I'm in business. Me and her.
Jenny's parents are great though, and
I
really
have
Leslie had called them about like
Very nice.
the mother had texted me, oh my god, he was so great. The funniest story is Jenny transferred us.
That's why you said you can still teach.
About 7 years ago from when we were down there in January. Jenny did it.
I wouldn't.
Jenny's radiator. Now,
I just don't want to
on a stop.
I know, it sucks. It sucks.
That's
I
my
was
favorite
in my
part.
car,
That's my
with
favorite
the
part.
radiator,
That was such a.
and they wave over Jenny because they had met Jenny at an event.
Well,
And
the only
Jenny's
thing I
not
would like
but he's very handsome. Do you know who he is?
See me in the office.
So that is the smallest.
I can't wait to hang out with Joan. So Jerry, what you did mission ambassador and you just know how to that's what sort of training was. It wasn't like how to it was a lot of like breakdowns.
I think the best part about training is that we just all live in it. I always do. It's that we all live in this. There's the more story.
No, I hate that.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
I also live down the street.
Yeah.
I'd be like that.
When the comptroller is.
You should do it. I really think you should do it.
I will call Allie maybe for that. Alright, what's the protocol? You happen to. Okay. Figured it out. It's just so much money. Like 2 days before. It's like,
Yeah.
You're not
I think that I would really like.
We're sitting in the same boat. It was very nice. Yeah. They have 3 kids.
I'll do it.
Girls, so. She was born on Mother's Day. So she is.
and I moved up here.
It's my son, so.
Wait, I'm gonna clock you just like get back. No, I'm
So I'm anxious to see when the little movies where my
test is vitamin D. It's like in sororities when they're big and little. I'm gonna post this is my big.
Because you already have your deputy.
No, mine is my ass one.
I'm worried about it.
No, we have to do her. And I would tell her.
Well, actually, I put it to her.
I know. Well, you have a girl. Hey, wait, you have a girl? I know.
Two of them decide. So it's like.
So, well, in Boston, yes, but
Whatever you
You
want.
say, you know, I'm very happy.
I have my other on-campus job, but I don't have my hours.
You should know that you should know.
Well, Leslie,
Oh, and did you hear my plans? And did you hear my plans? Look at your survey thing.
I'm going to, to get you. You went out to this girl that I also asked about her. I remember my mother was like, great power comes great responsibility.
I have also, actually, my second office up there, it's okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, leave your office.
Leave it for the office and face our rat.
No, it's okay, I have my own office. Yeah.
I think, I don't know, I just worry.
It's 7:34. Tomorrow or at some point to fill out the stipend contract,
Yes.
so I can get your W-9 and keep it.
Okay, I got it.
You just literally, she literally just goes. Anyway. The dirty look. No.
I think we're starting at 7:35.
I know,
I wanna do it, and then I want to get the email that says like.
Yeah.
Mom is in the office, Ben's not here.
I said something about. I said.
It's mine.
I'm 40.
Give me that camera.
How did you
Terrible
hear
mistake.
that? How did you
Hey,
hear
buddy,
that?
that's a terrible mistake. I think you and Weber should all be running for positions.
We have a predominantly female.
Ideally not against each other, because that would be self-detrimental.
I will take it.
You very nearly won your election. It was really, really, really close, and considering you were running against somebody that's been like on SCG for years. Yeah, you should deeply consider doing it.
Would have been like
You should do it. In fact, you're just gonna do it.
Oh yeah, I
okay?
paid 70.
I know you don't want to, but like.
I'm sorry, I'm
No,
good.
there's no problem with being.
Mine were 70, but I also and she gave me a deal because we're friends. Did you tell her I sent you? I sent you an email.
the other lady that like I started talking to first, she's gonna charge me for my
That's the same. But Gianna got you.
apparently.
She knows her. That's what I was wondering. You say that I sent you. She always is low key like
Not
stuff
that
a little bit
not
for people that I sent.
I need to.
Because I've sent so many people to get tattoos from her. I have a bunch of Yeah. You actually? Yeah. I'm going back to get I'm getting a valley on my calf. I'm going to back on my calf because I have my arm like right on nothing on my leg.
I think you'll easily, if you don't has a lot of time in it. I think that you can easily win your election. I don't think you're close. Because you were like tying up with that, and that doesn't make sense. Like, so, yeah, you would be stupid not to. That's it, I'm done.
Thank
No
you.
pressure.
No, that makes me happy. Yeah.
Like, I was like,
Eat it.
oh.
Eat half of it.
Oh no! They're already made it.
Like actually.
Right. Well, she go all across like look at this.
Are you guys doing internships with our government?
I'm applying to like news outlets and then State House.
State House, did you already put that in? No, you don't, it's not a requirement. You just need the cover letter and your resume. Put it in, go do it like right now. No, but it fills up very quickly. It's not that it's competitive, it's just a big little photos. It's the summertime, it's paid. So, do it right now, and then tell Professor Levis that you did it. Because they have a terrible habit of losing your down there. I had to jump through like flaming hoops to get mine. It was annoying, but I once you have it, it's not it's set up.
No, it's okay. I wanted
Like
Okay.
it's set up to work.
Hello, everyone. Call the meeting to order. Time is 7:39. It's February 11th, 2026. Would you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And then Nikita, would you please take roll call?
Dr. Gregorio.
Here.
Matt Sullivan. Here. Marina Colonis. Here. Gal Hoyos. Benjamin Tomini.
Here.
Brianna Acosta. Isabella Ba. Here. Joshua Ballesteros.
Here.
Ali Barone. Monica Bazuna. Here. Darlene Campbell. Sonia Chassain. William Dempsey.
Here.
Donovan Johnson.
Here.
Jacob Farrenholz. Nicole Glennon. Jamie Goldberg. Alexandra Howlett. Here. Riley Jackman. Judy LaRose. Here. Alex Logan. Here. Malcolm Mann.
Here.
Paige Marshall. Madison Mello.
Here.
Kaden Mesa.
Here.
Josh Mahalos.
Here.
Kristen Mondra. Marcus Chico.
Here.
Kyrie.
Here.
Marcus Rocha.
Present.
Chris Russell.
Here.
Jason Sanchez. Eddie Silva Ramos. Nilsa Tashin. Here. Jasmine Valdez. Present. Lucas Weber. Cindy Kozel. Here. Carrie Levis. Here. Melissa Marcotte. Mike Chain. Michael Ward.
Here.
Ed Zito.
Here.
Matthew Jakes.
Present.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. We're gonna move on to approval of the agenda. I just have one amendment to make. That is under reports. Miguel Hoyos, or Treasurer Hoyos, is not here to give a budget report from finance. So I'm seeking a motion to remove under section 6 reports, B, budget report from Miguel Hoyos. Motion by Representative Ballesteros, seconded by Representative Howlett. Is there any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, amendment made. And now I'm seeking a motion to approve the amended agenda. First by Representative Budzina, seconded by Representative Meza. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, agenda approved. There's no one here for open forum, so we're gonna move on to officers' announcements. I yield the floor to President De Gregorio.
Okay, first off, we're gonna induct now Deputy Speaker LaRose, if you'd like to stand
I, Judith LaRose, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of Deputy Speaker of Rhode Island College Student Community Government, Incorporated, and will do the best of my ability to protect and uphold the bylaws of SCG. I will promote a sense of community and foster the growth of student interests and welfare as a whole and honor the integrity of the mission of student parliament and all of its committees and commissions thereof and Rhode Island College.
You get a special pen. You can keep that. Okay, you can just pause it. Yeah, congratulations. Oh, wait. Okay. No more of that. Congratulations, Judy. Okay, really quickly, so for the start of my announcements, I'm just gonna announce, we're starting the dining center committee. Me and Mike Ward, we've been talking about this for a while. I keep bringing it up. We're finally doing it. The chair of the committee is going to be Representative Russell. So I'm just gonna pass this around. Just fill this out if you're interested in being in the committee. It counts as a college committee. I know many of you need this, so write it down. Okay, so we'll hand it out this way. And it'll probably end up meeting monthly, so more info soon. Also, okay. We also have some more committees that are coming down the pipeline that'll be technically like parliament committees. They will be SCG corporation committees, but they will be chaired by you guys, depending on who wants to be in the committee. I'll give you the names for now. It's just the strategic planning committee that we've been working on and the legislative committee. So if you are interested in that, you can let me know, but it's nothing official yet. Last week I met with Anastasia to talk about the flock cameras and campus safety updates, trying to get some more information on what's going on there. I met with Provost M, talking about the textbooks being covered under tuition. This also includes textbook codes, and it does seem like this is something that is going to be happening. So I'm very excited about that. And Miguel was also there for that meeting to ask him questions about study abroad and promoting that, and also his service trip that he's been wanting to do for a while. I just had the campus master plan meeting yesterday with Ted and Cindy, and it was a good time. So a lot of really cool stuff coming out there. We plan on having some sort of student event to try and get students into the process, voicing their opinion on the different changes that are potentially going to be happening. I also have been getting all of your emails about the appointments to college committees. I have been looking at them. I'm not appointing anyone today, but I appreciate all of you following up with me on that. And then lastly, I just wanted to make more calls for shadowing. I've only had one person shadow me, and if anyone wants to take up this position, I know it's kind of a big one, I'd be more than willing to show you what I do on a day-to-day basis. So if you're interested in that, just send me an email or you can meet with me after this meeting. So Yield the floor.
Thank you. I yield the floor to Vice President Sullivan.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. I don't have a ton of things to say today. First one is that if you told me that you were unable to do DELs on Wednesdays, I have an alternative for you. 12 to 2, wow, on Mondays. I'm gonna do some tabling and Dawn to sell tickets for the concert. And so if you are interested in, if you can do that time, but you couldn't do the Wednesday, let me know. I'd happily put you there. You're with my buddy Zach, he's great. That's number one. Number two is that you saw on the agenda for elections. Today we're gonna be going through that policy. I hope you got to look at it before. If not, start looking at it now while I'm talking. And just like know that we're gonna be voting on that today, so please be thoughtful, but we're gonna vote on it today. That's the last thing I do. And the last thing, if you are in PR, just in case you didn't see my email, we're changing the time from 12 to 1 instead of the earlier time it was. And if you have somebody who isn't in Parliament and wants to join, please let me know. I would love to have them there and have their voices in it. All right, that's all. I yield the floor to Speaker Tomini.
Okay, thank you. I yield the floor to Secretary Colonis.
Hey everyone. I know most of the people in here are either in a club or probably know someone that's in a club. So please try to influence those people to fill out program evals. They're just a short little page after you have an event. This is really important for our Storgies, which if some of you guys are new here, it's our student organization award night. It really just celebrates those events and people that are in those clubs. So we really want to get as many people as we want in there. Stories this year, if you have a calendar, maybe pull it up. It's going to be on April 23rd. That's a Thursday. Okay, so everyone is invited in here and everyone a part of committees are invited. Our theme is La La Land, which is really fun. And yeah, if anyone wants to join SOC, it's 12 to 1 bi-weekly. So if anyone's interested, Parliament, non-Parliament, feel free to reach out to me.
What's the time again?
12 to 1
The
on
Storgies?
Tuesdays. Oh, Storgies, it is from 5 to 9.
And what was from 12 to?
That's when SOC meets, if you were interested in joining.
What day?
Tuesdays.
Tuesday, 12 to 1.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna go over my announcements next. I'm gonna do leaves first. I know I told you guys last week that we didn't need to do leaves. I was rereading our policies today. I lied. We do need to do leaves. But if there's something people are interested in changing where the speaker just approves the leaves, that's policy we could do. So, you know, come find me if you think it's a good idea after the meeting. So I'm gonna get into our leaves. For today, we're gonna have to repeat the ones that he did because it's a separate meeting. So first, I'm seeking a motion to approve Alexandra Howlett's early leave for 8:15. Okay, motion by Representative Mann, seconded by Representative Buzina. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, leave approved. Second, I'm seeking a motion to approve Lucas Weber's leave of absence. First by Representative Reed, seconded by Representative Russell. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Leave approved. Third, I'm seeking a motion to approve Miguel Hoyos leave of absence. Motion by Representative Mann, seconded by Representative Howlett. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, leave approved. Fourth, I'm seeking a motion to approve Kristen Montrond's leave of absence. Motion by Representative Beza, seconded by Representative Rocha. Is that right? Okay. I see, I'm trying to remember. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Fifth, I'm seeking a motion to approve Michael Kane's leave of absence. Motion by Representative Buzina, second by Representative Glennon. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. And then I'm just gonna do the leaves from the last meeting that I didn't do because I lied. Just to make sure those guys are covered. So I am seeking a motion to approve Josh Mihalos leave of absence from January 28th, 2026. Motion by Representative Reed, seconded by Representative Russell. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, leave approved. I'm seeking a motion to approve Jason Sanchez's leave of absence from January 28th, 2026. Motion by Representative Mann, seconded by Vice President Sullivan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, leave approved. And then lastly, I'm seeking a motion to approve William Dempsey's. This is a standing late/early leave. He has a class that runs a little bit past Parliament. and then he has work commitments after Parliament, so he has to leave at by 9:30. Okay. Want me to call on you? That's a motion by President DiGregorio, seconded by Representative Mann. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, approved. Now for my announcements, so I'm gonna yield the gavel to Deputy Speaker LaRose. You guys can pass this down. So I hope everyone's enjoying the desserts. Bylaws met for the first time this week. We meet Mondays at 4 p.m. I hope that works for your schedule. We can move it. Okay. If there's anyone interested in joining, yeah, I think we have a good time. We passed some policy.
Mondays at 4.
Mondays at 4.
That might work.
Okay.
How can I sign up?
You do the, what is it, committee form?
Yeah,
Committee appointment application.
it's in our office.
Yeah, and we meet like as needed, so it's not like a bi-weekly or weekly thing.
So you let us know when the meetings are.
Yes, at least a week in advance. Okay, thank you. If anyone is interested in shadowing me for the speaker position, please come find me after the meeting. I'd be more than happy to kind of tell you what I do outside of running these meetings. And then I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious about the special meeting next week that I sent you all an email out about. Me and Treasurer Hoyos are gonna go over 6 modules from the parliamentarian course we took over winter break. Each module takes about 5 minutes to watch, click through. And then each module is gonna be followed by group activities. So you guys are gonna split up into groups of 6. You're gonna select a speaker like me, and then you're gonna practice what we went over. So you'll go through the steps of making motions, debating, voting, and we're gonna have mock topics for you guys to debate over. So one of the topics is gonna be what do you like more, bistro or Dawn? What else? The meeting is gonna be in Gauge 200. That is the kind of fancy room in Gage Hall. There'll be desserts. You guys will get paid for the paid members. The meeting probably won't take any longer than an hour and a half. Unpaid members are not required to be there, but of course you are more than welcome to come. And the overall goal is for the meeting to be casual, fun, informative, and just kind of prepare you guys for the remainder of this year and next year, just for, operating these meetings under Robert's Rules of Order. If you have any questions, please find me after tonight's meeting. And those are all my announcements. You can yield the gavel back.
I yield the gavel back.
Okay,
to
thank you.
Speaker. Sorry.
All right. Now I yield the floor to Deputy Speaker LaRose for your announcements. Maybe you don't have any.
I really don't have any announcements, but I just want to thank everybody, and I'm really excited to get working.
Okay, thank you.
Yield
Yield the
back
floor.
to-
Yeah. All right, next we're gonna go into constitutions and organization conference reports. So we have a constitution. I yield the floor to Secretary Colonis to talk about that.
Thank you. We do have one name change today. I'm just gonna represent them. It's for recovery. They're requesting to change their name from recovery to collegiate recovery program, just to receive some additional funding, being at the collegiate level. So if you guys wanna read through it, you know what?
Is it just the name change?
It's just the name change. Nothing else in their constitution's being changed, so I'd like to seek a motion to approve that. First by President Gregorio, second by Representative Rocha. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Sorry. Oh, I yield the floor.
All right, thank you. Next, we're gonna move on to reports. So I yield the floor to William Dempsey to go over the Finance Commission minutes of December 3rd, 2025.
So we met back on December 3rd, so if you go in your packet or your computer, if you do, please look at the minutes for Finance Committee back on December 3rd. I have no amendments made because it was, the situation was corrected before this meeting took place, so unless anyone has any issues, speak now. So no discussion, I'm seeking a motion to approve the December 3rd Finance Committee minutes.
Seconded by Representative Mann. Is there any discussion? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Minutes approved. Next is me. I think I got to yield the gavel back to Judy, because I'm talking. So I yield the gavel to Deputy Speaker LaRose. And then you can give the floor to me.
I yield the floor to Speaker Tomley.
Thank you. So yeah, these are the bylaws and adjudication commission minutes from last semester. So we met on November 12th and the 26th. So people who are on the committee, just, check again that your names are there, I suppose. I motion to approve the bylaws and adjudication commission minutes from November 12th and 26th, 2025. So you say second by?
Seconded by Representative Mann and Representative Reed.
Yes. Is there any discussion?
Is there any discussion?
Hearing no discussion, you go all in favor?
All in favor?
Aye. Any opposed?
Any opposed?
And then any abstentions?
Any abstentions?
Then you bang and say now. And then you can yield the gavel
I
back.
yield the gavel back to
Okay,
Speaker
thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on to old business. So we got the election commission policy changes from Vice President Sullivan. So I yield the floor to Vice President Sullivan.
Yeah, so I was kind of joking that today is kind of like the Tess Sullivan Super Bowl of Parliament meetings because I'm talking so much. So this is like the big policy. This will be a huge change, and a big step in accessibility for SCG. It's opening up the student body vote to every single student on campus to be able to vote and pick who is, doing who is in charge of the money from their student activity fee. So it's a big deal. And so I hope you all able to look over it a little bit, and please, if you have any questions, come ask me. Ask me.
Card up.
Yes, also want to add that all these changes that were made were things that happened at the previous meeting last semester.
When I did it.
No.
Oh.
Is there any discussion? Can I get a motion? Oh, I'm so sorry, yes, Representative Dempsey.
This is the one that you sent out to us to vote, the finance committee to vote on the 4th.
Yeah.
Did you get my email with those questions I had?
Yes, I didn't want to add it because we didn't have that discussion with our committee. But if you want to bring that up, you can bring it up now.
Yeah, so the only question I really have is, you guys wanna do the electronic balloting system. And there's a clause somewhere in the thing about if the machine system breaks down, you revert to paper ballots for 1 day. But what if but you have nothing in place, what if the machine system still remains unbroken for more than a day?
Okay.
So I was like, in an email I sent, I was saying, why don't you word it so it's like, instead of just 1 day, why don't you say that we'll use paper ballots until the technical issues have been fully resolved.
That's in which section?
It's towards the back.
I think it's towards
Point of information, is this for the new election system?
Yeah.
maybe we just shouldn't implement that until we have the machine available, like, cause would paper ballots even be possible if we have like 5,000 of them? Like if we had like a large student turnout for elections, that would be like really complicated.
Based on student voter turnout and like, we only got 600 people to do the survey last year. I just don't feel like that's feasible,
Okay.
you know? And like 600 was a lot last year for our survey. Speaker Tomini?
Presidential elections are done on paper, kind of.
Hmm.
Check the box.
Yeah, but
Balloting stations.
yeah, but with like 20,000 like election review, like there's
Yeah,
thousands of
yeah.
people across the country. Right.
Anyways,
We also do have an election committee that would be happy to help count that many votes, if it did happen.
No, you can't, cause you need an outside, you would need outside observers to validate the count.
I think
Like we need election supervisors to supervise the counting, right?
President DiGregorio,
We don't have that now. What are you talking about?
Because you do have that now.
No, we don't.
So you just did an election for Judy.
We got with
Judy
the
was-
elections commission.
Judy wasn't responsible for counting her own
Yeah,
votes.
because that would be a conflict of interest.
That'd be the same
Right,
case.
so no one on Parliament could be counting votes for an election to Parliament because that would be a conflict of interest.
No. Why does anyone here? It was because she was running. That's
This
why,
would
but not
be-
everyone in Parliament's gonna be running.
Just for the e-board?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's okay.
is there any more discussion? And please put up your name tag.
Dr. Levis?
So can you just clarify, Tess, because there was obviously just a decision that was made to do paper ballots as opposed to doing online voting. Could you just let us know why that decision was made?
Yeah, so if we couldn't do it online, I think the next simplest option would be to do it on paper. We could do it by paper that's more broad, it doesn't have to be like what we did with Judy today. We can kind of workshop a different kind of way to count the vote.
Thank you.
So the way that you have it written in the policy, I just found out what you, so it's like, so you said that the paper balloting for one day, so basically the election will only be one day, well, at least the way that it's written.
Or that's for if it goes down.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying, so that,
Can you tell me the number? I'm so sorry, I'm like.
that is, it's under 4, it's Article 5, like right at the beginning of Article 5. It's the letter G. So it wouldn't be multiple days, it'd only be one day. If it
Where's
went-
5G?
It's
5.0 what?
Article 5G, it's on page 5 of 9 of the policy.
Mine says page 6 again.
Seven, 6.
This is section 5.
Oh.
Oh my God, 5. Okay, 5G. Thank you. If the online system fails, paper balloting is conducted for one day. Paper ballots list candidates, offices, and biographies allow write-ins. And so what is the motion? Or like what is the
I'm
discussion?
saying is that what if your technical system remains broken for more than a day?
For more than a day?
What are you gonna do then? So you should be, I think I would say, as I said in the email, I think it should be reworded so that we will continue to do paper ballots for as long as the system's down.
Okay, I can
You
reword
know, to
that.
hold anybody up.
So Tess, make a motion, and we can amend it in the discussion, motion to approve.
Okay, so can I get a motion to approve the elections policy with an amendment?
Seconded by Representative Goldberg. Now we will have discussion. move to make your amendment? If you'd like.
I move to amend Article 5, Section G to say, instead of saying that paper balloting will be conducted for one day, if the online system fails, paper balloting will be conducted for one day. I move it from that to I don't know, basically that if you want to continue, we will continue to use paper balloting until the technical issues have been fully resolved.
Can I get a second? Seconded by Representative Howlett. All in favor of the amendment?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, amendment made. So now we're still having discussion about the original motion on the table, which is the approval of the entire policy. So please put your card up if you have more discussion.
Are you gonna say something?
No, please, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna move it to vote.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm curious, if we have a system in place for ballot drop-off? Like, would we just use like a box outside of SCG or?
So I have two ideas, sorry,
No, go ahead.
point of information. So my two ideas are, we're gonna do tabling, in Dawn with someone who's not running, elections commission member, and like have them with a computer, but if not, we can also have a box. And then also the SCG office will also be a place and will be validated there.
Thank you.
I wanna move this amendment with the amended changes to a vote.
Okay. Does anyone second that? Seconded by President DiGregorio. All in favor of moving the motion to a vote?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. So now, I call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
This is of the original motion. Any opposed? Okay. Policy passed.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
All right, now we're moving on to new business. So, small addition to the SCG bylaws. You ready? Deputy Speaker LaRose, I gotta yield the gavel to you again. Yield the gavel to Deputy Speaker LaRose. So if you scroll past, I suppose you now have to yield the floor to.
I yield the floor to Speaker Tommy.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to find it myself. 43 pages. So in the bylaws, there are duties for each of the officers. The change we're making is to add another clause under section 6.02, duties of the president. The added clause is shall meet in one-on-one sessions with stipend organization presidents to maintain strong relationships, address concerns, and provide support as needed at a minimum of once a semester. So essentially, this guy, I think there's 5 other organizations that pay their members. He's gonna meet with those presidents one-on-one, once a semester, to talk. That's pretty much it. I move to approve this policy change, which is adding shall meet in one-on-one sessions with stipend organization presidents to maintain strong relationships, address concerns, provide support as needed at a minimum of once a semester. To section 6.02, duties of the president. Yep. To the bylaws. Okay. And now you call on.
First by Representative Mann, second by Representative Senior.
Any discussion?
Any discussion?
Love that someone's gonna be doing this with the stipend and clubs. My question is, the secretary oversees the clubs and organizations, so why isn't it in their job, not in their job description, and why are we putting it in the president?
Florida President DiGregorio.
I yield the floor to President DiGregorio.
Because I'm kind of like the representative of our institution, she just handles like constitutions and stuff like that. And so I think it's good that I have a working relationship with other presidents of the organizations that we're managing. I yield the floor back to Deputy Speaker LaRose.
Oh, seconded by Representative Tess.
No, I didn't see the question.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I yield the floor to Vice President.
You're so good. My question is, if this is gonna sound so stupid, but they're not limited to that 1 week. If a stipend org president wanted to schedule a meeting with the president, they could also do that.
Sorry, ask that again. I'm so sorry.
Nice. Wixon, say I wanna schedule a meeting with you, am I only bound to that one meeting that we're having, or can I request a meeting also?
You can also request a meeting, as long as a meeting happens between the two of us. It's not like any fault on you, it's a fault on me if I don't do it. If every president's like, I don't wanna have a meeting with him, then that's my fault.
And then, can I just go follow
Yeah.
up here? My other one is if a club is unable to attend, is there, like, what happens then?
It would be on me. It's in my duties. If the meeting doesn't happen.
Okay.
Any other discussion? Representative Senior?
I'm just curious what you mean when you say it's on me. Like, is there?
Yeah, so my pay would get withheld, something like that. Any other, you guys could get rid of me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I call the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, it's passed.
Yeah, it was.
I yield the floor to Speaker Tommy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, and then we're gonna move on to line item B. Discussion about dissolving the Student Entertainment Commission. So I yield the floor to Vice President Sullivan.
Yeah, so this is the second policy I'm getting rid of that I benefited from. I'm really excited about this concert, and I think it's gonna be great. I wanna start that, this isn't a sign of anything. I just don't think it should be an SCG responsibility. I think it should fall under programming. I think SCG shouldn't be doing programming like this. I think it's not even a part of the vice president duty, it's just an extra thing. I was like, oh, I'm not doing enough, let's do one more. I think it should go to programming, and so I'd like to dissolve the commission and move it to programming. Just dissolving it. No concerts for anybody. That's only Wixon that does them. I'm kidding. I'm in the floor to President DiGregorio.
This isn't voting on whether or not it goes to program. We're just getting rid of the committee. It doesn't also mean we're not having a concert ever again. We're working out the contract right now with programming. Whether or not it goes to them is dependent on programming leadership. Whether or not we can come to some sort of agreement, and also the e-board leadership and whether or not we agree to that. I yield the floor back to Vice President Sullivan.
Yeah, sorry.
Yield the floor always back to the speaker,
Okay.
who then recognizes the next.
Okay, I yield the floor to Speaker Tom.
Okay, Representative Howlett?
Wait, so, okay, just clarification, because I know you said, doesn't mean we're not gonna have a concert or anything. So if that committee is gone, and if it's not going to programming, then what's happening with it? Is it all falling on your shoulders?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a normal reaction. We're not dissolving it. So this is also just a discussion, right?
Yeah, we're having a discussion.
It's just a discussion, but we're working with programming right now and with their contract. And so it moved there, but it's nothing, it's just kind of up in the air right now.
So if it doesn't move to programming, then it won't be like, it's gonna work, it'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna have Dante answer questions.
Okay. The concert can still happen. It's happening this year. The committee's still here this year. It just won't be for the next years. Whether or not they wanna have a concert is up to them, but we definitely shouldn't guarantee a concert every year because that's expensive. So it'll be up to whoever comes after us.
Thank you. Representative Pacheco?
Yeah, so the the concert, obviously it took Tess like what, 2 years? Three years to get the concert to happen.
That's my baby.
And it involved a lot of negotiating, a lot of working with administration. We argued about it a lot in finance. And so my concern is that like if it just goes to a club or like programming, that doesn't have as much like student representation and input, and it's gonna be even more of a five-handed process to try to juggle everything that needs to happen. So I mean, I just personally don't like the idea of taking it outside of student government's hands. Because I think that it's gonna be bad for efficiency, and I also think it's gonna be bad in terms of like how decisions get made and what inputs people can have, and like we're not getting a student like body input. I don't know. How do you think about that, Tess? I mean, you just did it over the last 3 years.
Vice President Sullivan?
So just some like kind of context on why I want to move programming. So long story short, like long story short, I was originally in programming to do the concert with programming. It's like what they do, and I went to a conference and our programming board has since went, and it's called NACA, and that's where I learned so much of how to run a concert. And I would not have this knowledge through student government. I had it through programming. And your point about student student voices in it, if it went to programming, more student voices could be in it, because right now I'm only limited to my committee. I would have loved to have like a programming board, in a perfect world, a programming board where I could have been like, okay, you're in charge of production, you're in charge of security, you know what I mean, with more people.
We're gonna go to Representative Mann and then to Ballesteros.
Yeah, so I think it just makes sense to move it away from SCG because as much as I mean, we provide all the funding for, or at least we budgeted it all out. It just doesn't, it's not realistic for us to do it. But I had a question. So we're getting rid of this committee. Are you gonna replace it with another committee? Because I mean, that's like one committee you get rid of, and then that's just one less committee that someone can join.
President DiGregorio?
I'm adding 2 more committees.
Well, thank you. Representative Ballesteros?
I'm just curious. So RIC programming, how many people are roughly, I don't imagine if you know at the top of your head, how many people are on RIC programming compared to like SCG where we have, I wanna say like at least like 30?
15 active members right now.
That's good. That's really good.
And, oh, sorry.
There you go.
And I was just curious, is there like an large overlap with people that are on SCG from your experience?
SCG into programming.
Yeah.
We're all.
So kinda.
Just
Not
the
really.
event board, really. Yeah, just the board. The members are in SCG.
Thank you. Is there more discussion? President DiGregorio?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Representative Campbell your thoughts on the idea.
I think it's a good idea because, like Tess said, at NACA you do learn a lot about how to like run and like throw a concert. It's a big part of NACA. Like there's several workshops on it actually. So
Cool.
it makes sense for it to be under us.
Thank you. Is there any more discussion? Going once, going twice. Okay. I am seeking a motion to end discussion on dissolving the Student Entertainment Commission. Seconded by Representative Russell. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, discussion ended. We're gonna move on to updates and remarks. So first, our administrative update from Representative Kozel.
Good evening, everyone. I have 3 things to talk about tonight. The first is you heard that Michael Kane was not here tonight because he was testifying at the State House. Tonight kicks off the budget cycle. So in the cycle between now and June, Rhode Island College is advocating to keep level funding of our budget. We are advocating to make the Hope Scholarship permanent. We are advocating to put the library renovation on the ballot for voters in November. And we are advocating for approval of a bond to renovate residence halls. So that bond is $20 million. So starting tonight and ongoing House meetings, Senate meetings, etc., faculty, staff, and students are testifying. So tonight we had representatives from students, the faculty, and Michael Kane testifying, as well as Vice President Anastasia, who you've met with, who was here last week. The president goes through that, et cetera. So those are very important meetings. So just wanted to let you know that that's all very important for us. And remember, in the budget for next year is an increase of the student activities fee for next year and the next few years. So that is an important vote for SCG as well. The other is last week I came and mentioned Accepted Students Day, which is Saturday, March 28th, and I put a proposal out to our executive team to look at funding a contest for the best tables. And I'm pleased to say that Treasurer Miguel had gotten back to me to say that they will put up 500, we will put up 500. So more details to come, but there will be a contest with 3 prizes, cash prizes to the clubs with the best booth. So more information to come, but I know in this room, there are lots of representatives of clubs and organizations. And I'm gonna put a plug again, March 28th, Saturday, 2 to 4:30, we need you. We need you to help students decide that Rhode Island College is the best place for them for next year, but to also get them to know that they need to get involved when they're here. So 2 to 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, March 28th, we need 30 clubs to be there. So we need your help. The third item, which ties into the first thing I talked about, Rick Day at the State House, is March 19th. It is the same day as the concert, but it's earlier. More important than ever, the students are there. This is all part of the budget cycle. We need to be there as our student body advocating for Hope Scholarship, for funding, so we get our increase in our fees, in the new library renovation and res halls. So just make sure, again, SCG and our clubs that want tables and people there supporting. So 3 important things. So those are my reports. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions for Representative Kozel? Representative Ballesteros?
Sorry, just for clarification's sake, could you say when, like, testifying to at the State House, when that would be?
That started tonight and continues on different meetings when, the House and Senate of the Finance Commissions meet, then the full commissions meet, and then on Rick Day at the State House, students will be there interacting one-on-one with legislators.
Is there
So that's March 19th.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
follow-up question, I'm just curious also, would there be anywhere like, is there any like document or anything where I can look at, or we can look at for just like the info on this, like somewhere?
You would check out the state website
Okay.
to see when the hearings are and when the House and Senate are in legislation, when they're meeting, because they have weeks that are on and weeks that are off.
Thank you. Representative Meza?
I have a question on the contest for clubs that's coming up. When will the sign up go?
I do not know. Tess, I don't know. Miguel, I know talked to you about criteria. Do you know when the signups will start for clubs for signing up for a accepted students day? Did you guys talk about a date to sign up, or will CELD be handling that students?
For sign up, I think it's already open
Okay.
for acceptance day.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's already open because I was gonna sign up 2 of my members today.
Okay, great.
Representative Zarian?
It is open, it's on Rick.
Great, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Follow-up question?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
Is that, where can we find all this more information on requirements, as you said?
The requirements for the clubs, I wish our treasurer was here because he is actually got all the details, so he will need to work sure to get it out because the sign up is up there, but the contest is not. And the criteria, they're using some of the golf cart contests as well as the theme for the day, which I mentioned to you, is opening day. Tied in with sports, baseball, et cetera. But again, Miguel had mentioned to me that they had a great start for the criteria based on the golf cart contest.
Thank you.
Great questions.
All right, thank you. We're gonna move on to our faculty update from Dr. Perry Levis. You have the floor.
I think,
Oh,
Marcus,
you
you
got
have
one
your
more
hand up for.
Yeah, I
go
just
ahead.
wanted to know if you have a time for the student day at the State House. You said it's March 18th, do you know?
March 19th, it's in the afternoon. I think it starts at 2, I think it's 2 to 4:30. But it's usually around that time, and then we have like an hour beforehand to set up. So more details to come, but it's usually.
Is it just any student can go, or do we have to sign
Any
up?
student can go, but the different clubs can have booths, like if SCG always has a table, so being there with your SCG shirts, your pins, talking about SCG and being there, and the legislators and the lobbyists all go table to table and talk to you, and they ask questions.
Thank you. All right, you have the floor again.
So I have no updates, I have 2 comments. Which I don't know if Vice President Sullivan's thought about. But I wonder whether or not for the elections for SCG, we could broaden that to actually do information and PR about signing up for elections, for registering people for elections. Because at the same time that we're educating people about voting for SCG e-board, we could educate people for voting for the 2026 election, which has local and federal implications. So that's one comment that I thought maybe was an idea that we could talk about. The second, which is President Gregorio may not be happy with me, but when we talk about taking away committees, which Vice President Sullivan made a very strong argument why we should dissolve a committee. There should be, I think, the same lens, President Gregorio, about adding new committees. And it shouldn't only be about you wanting to add new committees. There should be discussion about, is this within what we want to give SCG responsibilities for, about like the core responsibilities for SCG and what we end for there be some real thought around it. So that's my request, that we think about that.
President DiGregorio, and I'd just like to remind you, this is just a time for questions and not debate.
No, this is not debate. This is a point of information, actually.
Okay.
This is coming to Parliament and we're voting on it and talking about it. So I'm not making this decision on my own.
Okay, great.
Thank you. If there are no questions for Terry Levis? No? Okay. I'm gonna move on to our staff update. Oh, from Mr. Michael Ward.
All right, a couple of quick things. First and foremost, looking forward to getting the dining committee, working with you. I think, sorry, a handful of names on the list as it went around. That's fantastic. And then just two quick updates, reminders. Tomorrow in the bistro, the chef is gonna be demoing the smoothie bar. So if you happen to be there mid-morning through the early part of the afternoon, we would welcome your feedback. That's been, he's been tinkering with that for a couple weeks now, so he's really looking forward to getting your feedback and your insight on that. I don't know how many of you saw or may have tried the pop-up bar yesterday, but we did introduce the new station, although it was kind of under a whole lot of stuff. So you really didn't see it unless you were part of it. But we did a risotto bar in Dawn yesterday that was really well received. So look for that a couple times a week, not risotto necessarily, but it'll be a chef feature and make it
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for Representative Ward? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move on to our updates from the Dean of Students, Ted Zito.
Thank you. I want to just plug two important events that are on our horizons and encourage you all to attend. First will be our Winterfest, which is Saturday the 21st, 12 to 3, in a few different locations, including outdoors, Quad, in the Bistro, and Donovan, famous and always popular horse and carriage rides, inflatable snow globes, photo booths, bumper cars, different things like that. So it'll be a lot of fun. So please mark your calendars, try to attend. Should be a great day. I know we also have Finance Commission, a big day that day, so hopefully during a break, folks can get outside and enjoy some of those events. And the other, I know the contract's been mentioned, Thursday, March 19th, very important event for Rick and all the hard work that the students have put into this. Just keep in mind that tickets are available and you can get discounted tickets early on if you meet the early bird deadlines. It ends on March 12th for the first, they're like $19, which is like all inclusive, which is a great price to see an awesome concert. So it's a great opportunity to bring back some real exciting energy to Rick, and we heard about how hard Tess and her team's been working. So let's support her and hope to see you all there.
Okay, thank you. Are there any questions for Mr. Zito? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move on to our alumni update from Mr. Matthew Jakes.
Thank you, Speaker Ptolemy. I have no announcements tonight, but there will be some coming soon. I yield the floor.
Okay, thank you. Updates and remarks are over. I'm gonna yield the gavel to President DiGregorio to do appointments, resignations, and vacancies. I yield the gavel.
Okay, I'll try and make this quick, but there's a lot. So first, to Bylaws Adjudication Commission, I appointed Aiden Fitzgerald as a non-student parliament member. Conditions and Services, I appointed Janera and Jonah as a non-student parliament member. I appointed Kaden Meza, student parliament member to Conditions and Services. For Elections Commission, I am appointing Angie Gordills as a non-student parliament member. I'm appointing Deputy Speaker LaRose as a student parliament member. Finance Commission is full now, but we appointed Josh Mihalos as a student parliament member. For PR, I appointed Janera Anjona as a non-student parliament member. For SEC, I appointed Riley Jackman as a student parliament member and Zachary Marquez as a non-student parliament member. To SOC, I appointed Brianni Acosta as a student parliament member and Donald Miller as a non-student parliament member. And then thank you for everyone who signed this sheet, because I am appointing Alex Logan, Isabella Baugh, Maddie Mello, Kaden Meza, Jasmine Valdez, Zarilyn Campbell, Eddie Silva Ramos, Paige Marshall, Jonathan Seguin, Jacob Fahrenholtz, Kai Reed, Alexander Howlett, Malcolm Mann, Donovan Dotson, and Elias Frawley Gendron to the Dining Services Committee. Okay. And then for resignations, we got Ollie Barone from SOC, Sonia Chatayan from Parliament due to schedule changes, Jack Doyle from Parliament and Conditions and Services due to schedule changes, James Goldberg from SEC and SOC, Alex Kong from Parliament and SOC, Madison Mello from Undergraduate Curriculum Committee, James Nellis from Parliament, Bylaws and Conditions and Services due to schedule changes, Marcus Rocha from SEC and Elections due to scheduling conflicts, Tamia Smith from Parliament, Bylaws, SEC and College Lectures, and Ben Tomini from SOC, no reason given. Can I get a motion to approve the appointments and resignations? First by Representative Baugh, second by Representative Mann. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? Passed. I yield the floor to Speaker Tomini. Gavel.
Now I open the floor up to issues of Parliament members. If you got a complaint, or if you want to plug something, once again, this is not the space for debate or questions. Representative Goldberg.
So I'm starting to plan the block party at the end of the year. The official date is Friday, May 1st. It's gonna run from 4 to 8 p.m. And the running theme right now is gonna be I Heart PVD. I'm trying to get a lot of local small businesses to come and vent on campus. But also I'm just starting out and I really, really wanna collaborate with clubs on campus. If you guys wanna bring things here, please reach out to me. I was thinking about forming a small committee, but those meetings could all probably be emails, so please reach out to me. I can also, like, if you want to come find me, I can give you my number or just email the chief of staff email for SCG. I have a lot of fun ideas for it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I will also talk to you about some food stuff soon, so I think that's it. But yeah, if you have I want ideas about what your favorite things at Rick events are. I'm very, very open to getting what you all want for the block party. For the block party. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. A lot of cards went up at the same time, so I'm just gonna go this way. Representative Barone.
Hi guys. So Shoreline, which is Rick's literary magazine, is currently accepting submissions. So if you do art, writing, photography, any of those things, please go to @RickShoreline on Instagram. It's really easy to submit. Our due date is Friday. All you have to do is email our president, Cambria, and we're gonna go through submissions, and you get to have your work in this really cool little book. And if you get in, you get to come to our launch party at the end of the semester, which is really fun. Please submit. We're really excited about it. I want to see your cool art. I know you're all talented. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Representative Valdez.
Hey guys, so in case you didn't know, we have Sex Toy Bingo tomorrow. Programming is very excited to bring you. We have a card for $3 and 3 cards for $5. And then after that, on Friday, we have Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs. We're doing a movie showing, and it's gonna be really cute. We're giving you food as you're seeing it. You can order from a little menu designed based off the movie. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay, thank you. Representative Mello.
The application for orientation leaders and peer mentors closes this Friday, so you guys should all apply. It is 1000% like the best experience ever. A lot of great people work on staff, and if anybody has any questions about it, feel free to ask any of us who work in the department. And
Okay, thank you. Representative Baugh.
I second what Maddie says.
obviously because I work in NSP, but also orientation leader coming back for a third year, hopefully. I just have like a general question. I'm taking a media law class with Min. Every single week, there's an issue of there not being enough chairs. The room is very small. It's in Whipple Hall, and as you know, it's Whipple. But the class is 35, and students have to come in and take chairs from the hallways, and they don't have desks to sit at. My professor said that he's called on physical plant, and they just don't really adhere to his emails or concerns. So it's like the third week going in, there's still like people sitting on the side. It's a fire hazard.
Isabella, we can change rooms. Professors can
Okay.
request room changes.
Okay.
So it may be a professor that doesn't know that we can request room changes. So it's a pretty easy thing to do. And is it a comms class?
It's a comms
So I
class.
I can let Brian know that that's something that's happening. And so the professor just may not know that they can make their change.
I think he knows. He's just really likes teaching in that class specifically.
Then I may not be able to do anything about that for you.
But like again, I just think that it's a fire hazard if like
Yeah,
the class is over capacity.
Yeah, I'll let Cindy also talk. The issue is that if there's ever issues like that going on with an individual professor, your next line of communication should be the chair of that department. And it is always easier if there's more than one student making that request. So you could just send an email to the chair of the department if you don't think it's something that could be worked out with an individual professor. But that professor is able to make a room change.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to follow up to say, facilities can't put in more chairs in our fire code. So if the room is only allowed 30, they have to move to accommodate students, but students shouldn't sit on the floor. And the registrar could move that in 2 minutes if they
2
were
minutes.
asked, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Representative Ballesteros?
Just a quick plug, so there is a club in the works with Malcolm, Kaden, Monica and I, and we wanna add a future role. This is a Rick Progressives Club. It would be, well, I'm just gonna come out and say it would just be like a politically what's the word? Like partisan club, but I think there'd be a lot of interest in it. I've already heard from a lot of people, not just my friends who are saying yes, but also a lot of people who seem interested in it. So if anyone has any questions or is curious about the club, we plan to do stuff like voter registration drives, maybe like some election watch parties, like collaborating with Poli Sci Club, perhaps like having like speakers here, all this stuff I think would be pretty great. I think there's a good need for this club, or a good want for this club is probably a better word. And, oh yeah, and Gerald the Turkey is gonna be like our mascot too. It's gonna be a nice like the donkey or the elephant for the parties, but it's gonna be Gerald, so.
All right, thank you. Vice President Sullivan?
Yeah, I'm gonna this is like how I do Wixon meetings where I forget what I was gonna say in the meeting, so I then say it at the end. Number one, if you're not in this group meet, I'm passing it around again, please join this group meet if you're not already in it. And then the other thing, so when they're talking about Accepted Students Day and also just like tabling in general, we have so much SCG merch. He did so awesome and we're talking about it today. If you come up to the office, it should be some on top of Dante and I's desk. Don't come after this meeting because I don't know quite where they are, but during the day or like when you got time, just come up there and then we can pass those out to you guys. Yeah, I'm all done.
Okay, thank you. Deputy Speaker LaRose?
Hi, everybody. So I have some exciting news from the Environmental Club. I was elected president today, and we're hosting an event on the 25th. If any of you are interested in environmental internships, summer opportunities, volunteer work, community service hours, we will have our local Woonasquatucket River Watershed Council here. They're gonna be actually in this room. Jim Murphy ordered 10 pizzas, so, better eat. But they're local, they're a really great startup, and they do a lot of on-the-ground community education about the environment. And it's also just fun, and there's free pizza. There was another thing I wanted to say, but now I don't remember. Oh, also, Environmental Club meetings are Wednesdays, 12 to 12:45, and you should totally stop by, it would be so cool. But that's all I have.
Thank you. And then Representative Mann?
Yeah, so just to bounce off what Josh said about Rick Progressive, I'm very excited about it. There's a lot of opportunities and there's so much we can do with that. And then also, Josh also plugged last week, 2 weeks ago. No, it was, yeah, whatever it was, our last meeting. the Rick Debate Club. It's the first and third Wednesday, 1 to 2, which I know a lot of people are like Wixon and it kind of coincides, so you can't really do it. But anyone who's not in Wixon who wants to come and learn parliamentary debate, you can really put your skills to the test to see if you're.
Yeah, point of information.
Point of information as the Wixon president, if you talk to me, you can skip the meetings and go to that if you wanna do that instead.
You should do that then.
Okay, Representative Budzina?
I'm just gonna piggyback off of what Malcolm said, but because we're such a new club, we're still trying to find our identity. So if you guys don't really wanna do parliamentary meetings and you just wanna learn more about how to not lose an argument, you guys should check us out. Like, we can really go in any direction.
Thank you. President DiGregorio.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Okay, seconded by Representative Mann. Is there any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Meeting adjourned. Stay in your seats. Nikita's gotta do roll call.
Alright, Dante DiGregorio.
Here.
Tess Sullivan.
Here.
Marina Colonis. Here. Miguel Hoyos. Benjamin Tomini.
Here.
Brianna Acosta. Isabella Bob. Josh Ballesteros.
Here.
Ollie Barone. Monica Budzina.
Here.
Marilyn Campbell. Sonia Tayan. William Dempsey. Donovan Dotson. Jacob Barinholtz.
Here.
Nicole Glennon. Jamie Goldberg. Alexander Howlett. Riley Jackman. Julie LaRose.
Here.
Alex Logan. Here. Malcolm Mann.
Here.
Paige Marshall. Madison Mello. Here. Keenan Mesa. Here. Joshua Mihalos.
Here.
Kristen Montrump. Marcus Pacheco.
Here.
Kai Reeves.
Here.
Marcus Rocha.
Present.
Chris Russell.
Here.
Jason Sanchez. Jonathan Seaman. Eddie Silva Ramos. Nelson Tashjian. Here. Desmond Valdez. Lucas Weber. Cindy Kozel. Terry Levis. Here. Melissa Marcotte. Michael Kane. Michael Ward.
Here.
Ted Zito.
Here.
Matthew Jakes.
Present.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
John Seawood. Do I just press end screen?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. 30 pounds.
Yeah. He should be. He said he was.
No one has it right now.
No.